Meeper, hello. This is it. This is Armored Core. Is it gonna do the opening again? Yeah. It does. Level CMAS. Okay. So I had this game when I was little, and I played a ton of it. Do you think after demo it replays the intro? I forgot when Dark Souls was getting popular, and I kept saying like, oh yeah, I've never done that. That I did play a FromSoft game, and it was this. I had this one, and I had the sequel. And I remember just spending hours grinding the arena in it. You would jump directly into the game. I'm gonna reset it one time and see if it does it, and if it doesn't do it like immediately. We'll get into the game. Do you mean Armored Core 2 or Project Phantasma? I mean Project Phantasma. Dad had Armored Core 2, but he was like puppy guarding the PS2 so much I didn't really get to play it. And then I think by the time I could have got my hands on it, we didn't have it anymore for some reason. So I got to play this, Project Phantasma, and then Armored Core 6. Welcome back, Cassidy. I was testing it out yesterday. I launched it just to make sure it ran and I wasn't like actually awful at the game now, and I'm kind of bad. But I didn't lose in the tutorial, so I thought I was passable enough to play. I'm so excited. I've never played this game with an adult brain. I worry about some of the directions it might go, but I'm also very excited. You're washed up? What do you mean I'm washed up? Look at him! And you still haven't played it with an adult brain? You're right, I haven't started playing it yet. I had drinks, but my coffee was lasting me through the Commander games. I had to reach for my water bottle. The gameplay is going to look exactly like this, by the way. We're doing scenario mode. A new game. So we enter our name. And then it starts the tutorial. That's this right. This is the only test that we give to people who want to become a Raven. You must battle against the opponent AC and survive. If you survive, you will be considered a Raven. That's all. Good luck. So that's the tutorial.
System engaged.
And our system's engaged. So I want to talk about the controls. Which is why I appear to be behaving so strangely. Especially with the camera. I want to talk about the controls, but I'm not sure if I have the focus to do that. So you turn with left and right. You can strafe with L1 and R1. You change your gun with triangle. And you fire with square. You look up and down, by the way, because, you know, left and right is obviously turning. And, up and down is forward and back, right? Oh my god. It takes so long to charge compared to 6. Right, we don't have any energy, so we can't sword, of course, of course. You got this, don't worry about it. I cannot look at chat at all. It's taking all my brain power to remember how to pilot this mech. Oh my gosh, sorry.
The test is over. From this moment on, you are a Raven.
You're already capable of movement. You're doing great. Definitely learn your lessons the hard way in this one, which is kind of why you love it. That is definitely the intent. You're a Raven? Oh my god. This music has never left my soul. I want the next part. Did I make up the next part? I thought there was a moment where it went dun 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 dun. Oh no, here. From R to all new Ravens, welcome to the Raven's Nest. We at the Raven's Nest use the net to provide various types of support to those who have become Ravens. In addition to relaying missions, we mainly provide AC repair services, supply ammo, sell new AC parts, etc. We also occasionally use email to relay information regarding the missions that you have accepted. The Nest never interferes with the mission requesters or with the individual Ravens. Even if you have trouble with the mission requesters, the Nest cannot get involved. Be aware of this. This is so much less edgy than 6. I actually don't know if that's true. I don't remember any of the story of this game at all. I know that at the age I played this, I wouldn't have read it. Which led to a lot of mission failures, because I didn't read the mission conditions. Under missions. By the way, call me R. I'll be your contact at the Nest. Whether our association will be long or short depends entirely on your skill. Don't know what you mean by edgy. The first missions are, well, cat cute, by the way. Very cute. I'll be in touch. I do want to talk about the controls. I looked at these before. Look, we're piloting a mech, right? You'd expect that to be a little complicated. Perhaps more complicated than a PS1 controller. Free analog stick would be. It's the original Armored Core. Hi, Russ. How are you doing? Here's our controls, because I was having trouble explaining them while also using them. So you got forward and back, turning left and right, so we're tanking. L1 and R1 are strafe. L2 and R2 are look up and down. This is very important because there's no targeting in this game, aside from your system's targeting weapon thing. There's no camera targeting. Circle will be your action and sword button. X is for boost, so that's jumping, but also dashing forward and back. You use triangle to switch between your right arm weapon and your shoulder weapons. And square to fire while you're doing all that. This is the game that taught me how to circle strafe. And it's great. It's so great. I love so much about this game. So, I'm going to vaguely describe this from my memory. I believe a raven is a specific kind of mercenary. Which is why we were being told that they don't interfere with us and the clients. But they support us through putting the clients in touch with us in the first place, as well as selling mech parts. We have no money, so we're using the default mech over here. I'm getting nods of confirmation, thank you. The emblem! You get to freely draw your emblem. And it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's awful. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this live. The color palette system is really good too, because it's an actual palette. Which means you can do recolors of emblems really easy. Oh, that's true. And you got to recolor your whole... Like, okay, so I went kind of crazy about the Joseph's cloak in Symphony of the Night. You get to recolor everything in this. Oh, we're loading the sample. And not just with these. Decorator. I kind of like that, actually. Gleam sash. Oh. Terrifying ghost CMS. Here. I don't want to take too much time, but actually I kind of do. I am not going to be military green. YouTube really recommending you 3 bangers in a row, all 3 from channels under 300 subs. I've been seeing that lately. It's been kind of cool. This is base color. Controls. Optional color. This is probably why this music is like stained into my mind. Detail color. You know what? Give me a 25. Green? That can be black. Actually, it cannot. It's not visible on the PS1. Oh, what if it's white, actually? Like, really bright. Sorry, I hope I don't get too... Or, rather, I hope if I do get really into this, it doesn't bug anyone. Looks like a construction. It's such a construction. You said earlier you were playing this, but it didn't really register. Oh, yeah. The original. This is the good stuff. This is the sauce. This is why I was so obsessed with this game as a kid, probably. Not feeling the optional color as much. It can be red, but maybe a bit of a lighter red. Sure. Sure, that's stylish. Robot painting sim, mostly. It's that good fart sim. Oh yeah? I don't know if I told this while I was playing Mega Man X, but I remember spending literally hours with a mostly complete save, trying to replicate Zero in this. Optional parts. We don't have any optional parts. We have one head, one core, one arms, let me guess, one legs, one generator. This is the mech. FCS, that is our targeting system, I want to say. Boosters for boost, correct? Thank you. This is our back weapon L. It's the WMS-41. This is our back weapon R. I believe this is our radar, because our head doesn't have one built in. Here's our sword. It's built right into the left arm. And our right weapon, our right arm gun. There it is. All the spiffy stats. A performance. You don't see this stuff in 6. No, yeah, you do actually. It's got stats right at the bottom while you're building. The grade is average. Very important, actually, which I almost forgot. We're going to save. I was on the fence about how to treat saves in this because often I will be very reserved with my saves. You recommend frequent saves? Yeah, this is what I was about to get into. Y'all are cute. You're cute. This game has a failure condition, in a way. What happens is you can go into debt. And if you get into too much debt, the game is like, okay, well, you're not coming back from this, mate. And you have to sell your body for testing. And then after that, the testing has resulted in you being able to pilot a mech even better. But you do have to start the game over, if I'm remembering right. Oh no, I ran out of money. Time to donate my body to science. How is this different from real life? I do. So it's like a weird new game plus triggered by debt. This sounds like a motorcycle game you had on Genesis. I think I had that same motorcycle game. I remember I wouldn't buy a muffler to save money. And it would annoy the rest of my family because the game was just making loud noises the entire time. Super Hang On? I cannot remember the title. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what we were talking about, this game potentially being edgy. Road Rash? That is the title, silly? I'm just saying I can't confirm if if that's the one or not. Road Rash sounds familiar, but I might have just heard about it since. So we've got 2 requests. We can eliminate squatters or we can eliminate strikers. But you can't. Road Rash is a different one. Okay, it probably was Super Hang On. That name is just not familiar to me at all. But that makes sense because I can't remember the game, and I just called it the motorcycle. Thank you for the head pat, Siza. You can hit cops with chains in Road Rash. That's true. That's when you had where you didn't use a muffler to save money. Oh, it's definitely Super Hang On then. You may have had a different one. Nah, in my head it's Super Hang On now. If it wasn't, it is now. You are to eliminate a group of illegal squatters at an abandoned factory on the east side of the city. They profess to be radicals opposed to area redevelopment. However, the planners have already reached an agreement with the citizens in question, so these are merely outlaws who want an excuse to run amok, as people do, obviously. But they are still citizens, so from the standpoint of the Guard, we cannot use force. If they are left as is, there is a risk of affecting the progress of the plan. There is no need for restraint. We want you to firmly teach them the rules of society. Theater of Operations, Old Factory, East Zam City. Enemy forces, worker MTs. Conditions for success, eliminate the squatters. I'll look at the other one first. This one is eliminating strikers. Workers in the Avalon Valley Development Area, demonstrating for better working conditions, have taken over the Doan Bridge. They have erected a barricade on the bridge and completely halted traffic. There is no sign of their giving in to the guards. They persist in demanding to see the headquarters. Aw, thank you for the boop, Malleus. How are you doing? We told them that we have no time to deal with such trifling matters, but they don't seem to understand. Anyway, we can't leave this as is. In a drawn-out battle, collateral damage would become a problem, so forcibly eliminate them now. Several worker MTs are on the bridge, but this should be no problem at all for you Ravens. Our armor division is also deployed. Should be an easy job, so get to it. These quests sound problematic. Are we the baddies? We are a mercenary force. Perhaps neutral evil, given... I don't know. In those terms. I appreciate that the game is not mincing words about this. We're clearly doing vile tasks for vile people. Welcome to the Raven's Nest. We assign you jobs for your awesome new mech. Kill people opposing their homes being redeveloped for the cops, or work for a company that is actively killing their workers. Enjoy the paycheck. These are our options. And here's the thing. One of them pays more than the other. Look, neither is great. This is messed up. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, I was actually kind of relieved at how not super edgy the Armored Core 6 was. The darkest timeline. Yeah, they kind of touch on it in Armored Core 6. But I think at some point in the Armored Core timeline, I don't really understand when this happens. It's kind of cyberpunk in a way, in that it's just corporations running everything. I don't know if that's yet. I know at some point it's actually like AI running everything. In this game, I believe
System
we're
engaged.
a non-modified citizen, though. Armored Core 6 has its own story to tell. Armored Core is always about anti-corporate language. Yeah. At the very least, the game is not treating this as a desirable thing to want to do. Gotta go shower. Have a nice shower, CMAS. I'm remembering movement. Hello? Am I wall cheating? Ah. To be fair, the workers appear to be wall cheating as well, considering how often they try to shoot me through terrain. Now you have to be mindful as you're doing your mission, because you have to pay for repairs. You also have to pay for ammunition. And you might spend more on that than what the mission was worth in the first place. Nothing more elating than watching new AC playthroughs. I think I tried to play this before, and I think I actually got to those missions, and then I quit the game. I was like, I am not in the mood for this. I'm trying to learn evasion. Well, we didn't use any rockets, but we also nearly destroyed our AC. Because it's a game you enjoy, because, you know, Meepy would love it. We did make profit. We spent 756 in ammunition. And 8,695 in fixing our robot. Well, our mech. For a profit of 4,549. Big paycheck, thank you, because I don't know how well I did. Okay, we've got more options now. And we're not going straight into any of them because I want to check the shop. Requester, Isaac City Guard. We just now discovered several unidentified MTs in the sewers. The MTs overwhelmed the guards going to investigate and fled. I don't think they are ordinary citizens. They had it coming. The squatters. Thank you, Noxie. And thank you for the boop, Isa. Our reputation will be ruined if we let them go. We'll begin our search of the sewers at once and drive them to you like cattle. You wait there and pound them. Like cattle. Yeah, you know how you pound cattle? Or reclaim the oil facility. I never pound you like cattle. I'll pound you like cattle. The requester is Chrome. We want you to attack the terrorist group Struggle that is occupying the oil extraction facility Tide. Although this facility is now completely abandoned, we were at the point of initiating a retrofit plan. Their purpose can be none other than to sabotage our company. We cannot let this delay construction. That would only play into their hands. The Tide facility may have some old tanks that still contain oil. They might explode if hit, so be very careful in your operations. Knowing there's flying enemies is very important. Great AC name, Cattle Pounder. I remember I felt so cool. As a kid, I made like this red and white... I made this red and white mech built for speed, if I remember right. And I called it Spitfire. And I was just like the proudest little bean about it. We can afford nothing. Actually did a challenge run when you went through AC1. Did you not sell anything back? Or did you not realize you could buy stuff? A chatter told you that you had selected the worst legs in the game. Really? And you were like, well, now I gotta commit. I have something to tell you. Which I'm saying to relate with you. But also, as a warning, I'm the same way. You have a cow print bikini top? Ooh. You can sell stuff back for the same price you buy it at? Yeah. So... the customization level in this is extremely high. Because think about it. After you do a mission, you're fully repaired again. You have to pay for it. You can just sell stuff to the shop at full price. You like the double jointed legs? Me too. You will bite your arms off if you try to backseat her. She's vicious. Well. The realistic thing that happens is I do what you did. And I just commit to the option that was bad. We're discussing. Yeah, Meeper's fine. Meeper's perfect. I really liked the double jointed legs as a kid. My mech in AC6 uses double jointed legs. You know almost nothing about this game other than you play as a mech Pinkerton. Yeah. Hey, this one's fine. The cops don't think these are ordinary citizens. We'll just pretend that these are robots and not, in fact, people who are inside repurposed workplace machinery. Are you a bad person if you enjoy watching me tell off dumb first-time chatters? I don't think you're a bad person. I don't like doing it. It just happens. There's cattle in those mechs. Show them what for. Exactly. You know, I don't like it, so you feel a little bad for enjoying it. You don't have to feel bad for enjoying it.
This is the guard. We've cornered the enemy as expected. We'll leave the rest up to you.
I wasn't close enough to hit them with my sword. Okay, we have overspent our gas. The more we can use sword instead of missile, the more money we save. Are you sure you're AC1 AC in the server? Absolutely. I wish I still had my save with my 0 in it. I wonder how much it actually looked like 0. Conversation's utterly ridiculous. There's 2 coming. Like right there. It's kind of cute when you take the time to look at it. How many was that? That was an 8, right? There's more behind this door. A humble bishop MT is incredibly cute and kind of gender. I gotta be completely motionless to jump.
Target achieved.
This mission teaches you how to open doors. You'd use it with the sword/action button. We got like... Oh wait, no, that's our total credits. We got the same amount as last time. But it was less of a payout, so we did better. Keep milking it. She's so good at that. They look like mini versions of the Star Wars things. Now, you say they look like mini versions, but the sense of scale... Money? Money. We are extremely large. I think we still don't have enough for anything. Mech parts cost tens of thousands. ACs are pretty big, but not crazy big, like in Gundam. That's true. We're like the size of a small building. Well, the height of a small building. But not a really big building. You hate that Twitch won't let you gift yourself a sub? Oh, are gift subs like discounted or something? 7 meters. Trying to phrase that in a way my American brain gets. In your head, everything is tiny by default if you don't have scale. You have credit for gift subs. Whoa. Civil. Thank you. You look like a mini version of a people rat. Aw. You're civil? You are. I hope you're proud of that, because you should be. Stop security MTs. Requester Fort Garden Guard. The city security system that we monitor has been destroyed, and security MTs from various areas are running amok. The true perpetrator is as yet unknown. All of the guards are trying to control the situation, but the scope of damage is too wide, so we cannot completely handle it. We are asking the Ravens for help. Destroy all the security MTs in the business district of the city. We have already evacuated the systems. No need for restraint. "12 security MTs. Are we good enough for this? Oh my god, the hype train. I'm still shocked every time that happens. Since they changed like the requirements for it. We just saved. We can give stop security MTs a shot. If we get blasted, then we'll load.
System engaged.
Ah! I was tripping up on the ledge. I keep reaching for my analog sticks, which do nothing. Well, that was 3. We've got energy on the left. That is controlled by our generator and determines how much boost and sword we can use. As well as, like, energy weapons, of course, of course. What was that, 6? The music, sound effects, the graphics. This is such a comfort game. It's incredibly fun. We are out of energy. That means no sword. We overspent, and now we have to suffer for it. My goodness.
Achieved.
Oh my goodness, I didn't notice the gifty to CMAS. Thank you, Noxie. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was what triggered it. Also, welcome back, CMAS. Peace and love in Planet Chat. We had to spend more on ammunition that time because we used so many missiles and also rifle shots. I think we can technically afford a part now. What are we particularly unhappy with? There's like no description. It just says not enough credits. Hey, thank you for the boop. Double covered yours since you can only gift. So you found someone that wasn't subbed. So sweet of you still. We are close to being able to buy an energy weapon. Now, I'm interested in an energy weapon because energy is less convenient to use, but it doesn't cost any money to fire. Your core, it's armored. It is. Why is that bad? Hey, how are you doing? It'd be nice to get a better generator, actually. We could sell our generator. How much? We can sell our generator and get another one. Energy. Okay. Our current weight is 5,804. Our legs... Our legs can take up to 2,770, if I'm reading this right. And our current generator weighs 308. We've got so much headroom. What if it was a generator and was just a potato? What if it made potatoes? An electric potato? I'd fund this. It's not a bad thing, you guess. You want to hear a cool Warudo thing? Yes, I do. What if my core was an air fryer? I could make a baked potato so fast. I miss my air fryer, which was more just a countertop convection oven. I would have like a 30-minute baked potato. Put you in the air fryer? No. I keep seeing GPS in the part name and thinking it's like a targeting system. Generator makes potatoes and is powered by potatoes. It's infinite free energy. It's infinite free potatoes. And energy. If you make a tater turbine. I'm not sure how much energy a tater turbine can produce though. Like a chicken nugget. In a couple ways. Potenergy. technology is so powerful. Okay, so this is what we just sold. And we can buy the V6. And I don't know what the difference is between any of these. Oh my gosh, we can look at their stats. You made a cool thing happen. It watches your world position and pans your audio based on it. That's extremely cool. It's low in both power and capacity. Wide red zone. So it's terrible is what you're telling me. And this one... It's got the same output. It just has more maximum charge. A balanced performance generator. So it's got less maximum charge than the V6, but it has a higher output, which means we can have more energy things on, but we have less energy in the field to use at once, I think. But it's also got a really low red zone, which I'm pretty sure is good because the red zone recovers significantly more slowly than the rest of it. Performance not bad, but the equipment is so-so. Thank you. Very good, but poor stamina. I see. It's only 31,000 charge. And very high red zone. I remember using this thing a lot. We can't afford it. But as soon as I saw what this looked like, I was like, oh yeah, that's the good one. But I'm not sure if that's even actually true. It just has a really high output, so you can put as many energy things on it as you want. For now... I think I actually do want the V6. And we might trade it for the GRD RX-5 later. Just sell your body and get the best everything. But no, that makes the game easier when you do that. Because when you sell your body, you get superpowers. You get all... I don't know lore-wise if that's the Coral Infusion. Now we gotta stick the generator in, because we sold the other one right out of our chest. We should all be doing this. Oh, it auto-equipped for me. Very nice. Tell Dorothy she's the coolest and she'll buy you mech parts. That's true. She bought you the AC model kits because you looked at them for too long. Sinzu didn't do that, actually. He was looking at model kits, and he said, oh, are you sure you don't want any? And I was like, yeah, I don't really see any that are from a franchise that I actually really like or care about, really. I had not noticed the Armored Core ones tucked on the shelf. And then he was like, he's like, Squints, you like Steel Haze, right? And I was like, Steel Haze? And there was no backing out of it after that. They made a bigger Steel Haze, really? No, I've never gone looking. It just so happened that a local shop had them. I was surprised they even existed. Philly mass to make a range of the axes, find it between 0 and 126. Since that's a streamer bot, whenever it changes, then a C script takes that value and sends it as a MIDI velocity. Wow. Very nice. People express wanting stuff and they express it's out of their price range. That's your weakness. See, I need to be on guard about doing that. This is from Chrome. Lost communications with one of our transport trucks heading for Avalon Valley, somewhere near the Nassau Tunnel. We strongly believe this was an act of a terrorist group targeting the advanced chemical weapons loaded on the truck. If this is true, we cannot leave this up to the guards. Go to the site ASAP and search for the truck. Eliminate anyone who interferes. The safety of the vehicle is of utmost priority. Why are you transporting chemical weapons? Oh yeah, you got me the cool voice box thing, the Focusrite. I still don't have a microphone that actually works with it. I want to make sure it's working consistently before I do that. I'm sorry. No, what happened? What happened was... Oh, Focusrite twinsies. What happened was I was all lined up to buy one. Well, no, that's not even the case. Synthesy, in case you want to give it a shot. Oh, thank you. The thing is, I don't really move around the screen. It makes sense because you've got, like, animations and such, like the Did You See It? For me, if I move, it's because I'm physically moving. Which already pans me because of my, static microphone. Well, kinda, sorta. No, it's not that I can't afford it. I was actually lined up to get a mic. But what happened was, we suddenly made... You get exploded sometimes? No, I haven't exploded. Sometimes I faint backwards, though. What am I thinking about? Sorry, I got so sidetracked. I was all lined up to buy it, and then we made plans to meet up in July, and I kind of resolved that I was going to just save all excess funds for that. With Cassie here, I'm going to bone so often. Why are we talking about banana? What the heck? Wait, I backed out of it. One more thing. Innocent civilian vehicles may be traveling by the site. If you destroy any vehicles, compensation for the damages will be deducted from your pay. Good luck. This is the one I kept failing because I just kept blowing up everything because I didn't read. Oh, also, whoa. That streak. Alright, I'm gonna take a really quick break, but then I'm gonna do a mission when I come back. So see everyone in just a few minutes. Really like that it's a punishment for destroying the vehicles, not the lives inside. You know, I hadn't considered that. They do specifically mention it's compensation for repairs, not for, like, anything else. Alright. See you all in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Oh. I'll have to keep an eye on that. You can fly him with the right controller. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Bunny. Welcome back, Kay. Bunny, you're supposed to be asleep. I did not want to go to the shop. I was trying to go to mission. There's still the oil facility, and there is the transport truck. And I guess they'll do the transport. You get it? Welcome back, Meeper. Aww. Did I say welcome back, Cassidy? The drone bees? Crazy. That's awesome. Also, Kay, thank you so much for resubscribing. It happened like right after break, but I saw. We have to be careful. We have to be careful not to blow up any people. We're escorting a truck. Escort mission style. I am removing the trivia because it is finished.
System engaged.
The truck's load is poison gas. Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
Oh, noted. Also, we've already destroyed a car, but it was so not my fault. That car crashed into me, actually, and I deserve to be paid compensation. Whoa. Let me hit you with my sword. Good gravy. It's so powerful. Please, no more. I don't even know if that was an MT or another AC. It was definitely kind of small. Oh my gosh. We can finally sword again.
Enemy approaching. Danger. 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 Target destroyed. Combat halted.
That did not go well at all. Nice try, Malleus. We get no reward. But we still have to pay for all of our ammunition and repair, of course, as well as that car who drove into us. A goof. It is my personal belief that they put this load data here for a reason. Music makes it all better anyway. If you put load data in the menu, that's developer intent, I'm pretty sure. Look, we have a 100% success rate. If we hadn't loaded, we would have been able to try again anyway, but we would have been in debt.
System engaged.
You will not receive any complaints from me. We still blow up a car immediately because it drives into me.
Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
Aw, thank you, Kay. We are fighting this one more calmly, more strategically. We are not slashing a car with our sword. See, that went better. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about with scale. Those cars are like Hot Wheels to us. My gosh.
Enemy
Breathing.
approaching. Danger, danger, danger.
This time we're exploding instead of the truck.
Target destroyed.
Have you seen the cute bullet hell about a mouse with floppy ears? I don't think so, actually. Don't know why, but this game makes you want to play Earth Defense Force. I don't think I've actually seen Earth Defense Force. Which I kind of feel bad about. Because I know a lot of people I care about play that game. Mouse flies with the little flappy ears, and it's so cute. You'd love to play EDF with me one day? I think I'm gonna try once more. And if I can't do it that time, I'm just gonna try the other mission. Big bug game. Big bug game. You'll gladly play yet another playthrough of EDF. Only if you were interested. I'm not sure in the most literal sense of the word. Or phrase, rather. Only time you got to play it was on someone else's PS4. Wish you had it on Steam. Been wanting to play it for so long. Aw.
System engaged.
The truck's load is poison gas. Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
We dodged that car this time. Please. Not working, and that's very concerning. I'm sorry, Kay. It didn't work earlier, and I thought that was just a fluke.
Target destroyed.
Oh.
Combat halted.
One of them kept me busy, and the other just focus fired the truck. It's perfect because it's a lightning charged mouse. I see, I see. You avoided some serious carnage there. Not the main carnage, though. That's okay, it was relevant to your message regardless. You deserve the points returned. I must. I didn't return it when Cassidy did it earlier. Because she could have done it herself. But I'll do it now. That's your job? Yeah, but I don't know if you're like available to do that kind of thing. You're back and you're wet. Welcome, wet Noxy. Oh, now? Oh yeah, that's true. Everyone gets every point back ever. Oh no. Here, if it's not working anyway, I'm not going to wear this thing on my wrist. Actually, I could probably fix it. I think I know how. Congrats on wet. See, before, I was weirded out because it seemed to be all fine, but wasn't working. But now I noticed a problem. Aw, thank you for the boop, Isa. Oh, you're pretty and or handsome friends. Aw, Senzu. Did you get 5 or 6? 5 or 6 what? Earth Defense Force? Aw. I remember my safe word to disable the shocks, but I can't remember how to re-enable it. When am I playing Tomb Raider 1 through 6 so you don't have to? I mean, Tomb Raider is basically this game, but it's an action-adventure instead of mission-based, right? And you don't get to build your Lara Croft. Anyway, we have to try the other mission now. We're attacking the group Struggle that's occupying the oil extraction facility Tide. They're definitely only there to sabotage this company. And also, the tanks are going to explode if hit. Not in the screenshot you sent, but the note that program is watching for the velocity of C#. It makes you chuckle. Oh, like the note. Sorry. I was too music dumb for a second. It's kind of funny. We need to eliminate the flying enemies.
System engaged.
Can you stop locking onto the one that's exploding already? We are leaving the mission area. We can't do that. It's not allowed. That's abandoning our job. My goodness.
The battle seems hard fought.
Yeah.
Now engage in support fire. Stay safe for a while.
Aw, thanks for the support fire.
Target achieved.
We did it. We did it, everyone. Frank keeps reading this. Oh. As EDF fighters. As EDF force. Or no, EDF. And you know that it's not, but what if it is? In the screenshot, it's a D, but that's because it was on a test action instead of the final one. That makes sense. This is faster paced than the Armor Core you played in front of you a while ago. Oh, which was the one I played in front of you a while ago? Because it was this or Armored Core 6. This was actually a massive payout. I'm quite happy with that. We have new mail! Oh, it's from Struggle. We just blew up their stuff. Oh no, it's from our About Struggle. Despite the small scale of its activities, the armed group Struggle, sworn to fight against Chrome, is famous among the militaristic factions for being well-armed, exceeding even imminent storm. In other words, they must have some powerful backing behind them. The only corporation that has the power to resist Chrome is none other than Murakumo Millennium. Murakumo must be giving some sort of organizational support to Struggle in order to whittle away at the power of Chrome. A very likely situation, as you must see. I'll be in touch. It wasn't this or the new one. I was trying Armored Core 2 for the PlayStation 2. So it might be that one. Nice catch, Malleus. That's it, totally trust. And he's trying to figure out how a wing diver applies to that. Well, Senzu's a bird. AC2 is the slowest of the bunch, so that makes sense. Did you bring your trash bin in, but you're dead? Oh, but you can't do it if you're dead. From Chrome. Good job, Raven. We like your work, so maybe we'll have you work for us in the future. You're pretty handy with an AC, but that alone is not enough for you to survive. Not skill alone. Remember this well. Who asked? If you leave it out for more than 24 hours, you get a letter from the HOA. That's vile. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Whoa. Nice fish, Noxy. How does leaving a trash bin out for longer than 24 hours lower the price of your house? Oh, it looks untidy. It was a bad idea. No, Senzu, we all know. We are just waiting for them to end. For them to run their natural course. This is a wide scattershot pistol, very short range. It is not an energy gun like I thought. What are the energy guns? Expensive. This one, energy weapon, noted for its long range and reload speed. A pulse rifle. Only folks in the HOA can dissolve them, unless we ban it somehow. Yeah. Laser blades. Oh. We were to take a really big boulder and pushed it really hard, then it would run its course. And they would have to stop by virtue of every house becoming squished. I mean, that might work. Certainly not verbally condoning it or anything, but it might work. What is the power of our gun anyway? Miserable little pile of rubble. Either that or hire a raven. If you hire a raven, you're not culpable for anything it does. I learned that from the bit about the guards telling me, oh, these are citizens, so we can't intervene. That's why we're hiring you to intervene on our behalf. This is 218. I need a bitter gun. I remember what I genuinely used to do as a kid, which was I would just sell whatever part I wanted to replace and then buy the best version, including just buying back the original item. We can't afford an energy weapon. That's just right out. We can buy a machine gun. Low single round firepower. I mean... very short range. And it's more expensive to fire. I'll try the shotgun. Ding, ding, ding. House across from yours is for sale. Maybe over time you can buy the whole street. Then you're the homeowner association. I've heard a lot of stories about these things just kind of dissolving because they don't allow young people in, and then they all just rot from the inside. Wasted on their own prejudices and elitism. You don't think you get A if you do that? HOAs or old people? Both. But only the ones in the HOAs. Exactly. Remove gun emplacement. Oh, and another eliminate squatters. Is this the same one or a different one? It's Zam City Guard again. You were rotting from the inside? I mean, technically I am a little bit. That's just what cells do. Remnants of the squatters who occupied the abandoned factory on the east side of the city have reappeared. They have brought together 12 MTs from somewhere and have again amassed inside the factory. clamoring for us to bring out the guys who hurt them before. They're on a rampage. Sam. Our guard weaponry is useless. Any raven will do. Just do something. No. You're fine. Thanks for getting the lights, Valius. Oh, Mirakumo Millennium. The oomph behind struggle, as we just heard. We want you to destroy a chrome gun emplacement. The gun emplacement construction site is located in an ocean buffer zone, just barely outside the Mirakumo territory. Our repeated warnings to halt construction have been completely ignored. Chrome offers only transparent excuses about maintaining security, but their intentions are clearly a preemptive military attack. Good night, Bunny. I hope you get lots of rest. We don't have no choice but to use force. This time we have prepared an AC part as your pay. It is a prototype of the highest quality. We are counting on you, Ravens. Four guns plus defenses. Conditions for success, destroy all guns. Now, these aren't free legs. They'll cost us however much it costs us to perform this mission. We are not getting any credits. We're getting paid in leg exposure. I remember playing the versus mode of this a lot as a kid. Each person just builds a mech and runs at each other. Very fast matches, kind of like Bushido Blade. Yeah. Thank you, Isa. They're pulling a payment in exposure. Well, to be fair, they are giving me a thing. This is worth something. We're getting paid in like exposure. Thank you. I'll accept it because I want to balance out my karma for helping Chrome before.
We've arrived at the combat area. We'll leave as soon as your AC is deployed.
System engaged.
Pop. And the camera up. Thank you. Assuming it doesn't cost me a set of legs, I am liking the machine gun. You kind of look like a Decepticon. You know what? You're right. Hello? That was 3. I believe there's 4. I guess that's the 4th one. The machine gun's actually kind of incredible. Kind of looks like Shockwave. Oh, yeah. If you could transform into a vehicle, what would it be? If I could transform into a vehicle, it would... is more honest than a rat. You see no deception here. Aw. I think I would be a non-powered vehicle. Like a bike. Is that I wouldn't have to worry about fuel. I don't know about like containing a lithium battery inside of me or anything like that. Although if it was only there while I was vehicle form, that wouldn't be so bad.
Target achieved.
You run on like an Obtanium or whatever Transformers have. They have the what is it called? It's called like Transformium. You would be a Transformer, so it's just part of your power system. Oh, okay. Energon, that's what it is. I was about to say the All-Spark, the All-Splash. Uwu-tanium. Can I run on Uwu-tanium instead? The Ether Spark. A woe tonight. Oh, in that case, I would be a motorcycle. Because it would be too cool to pass up. Uwu-tanium. I mean, like, a large hauling vehicle is the most practical answer. But how can you pass up just being like a sport bike? AC kicked on. I just said a motorbike, but in my head I was picturing the Kawasaki Ninja because as a child that was the one I wanted. Transformium is what they're made of. Wait. That can't be real. Energon is their energy source. And it's made by harvesting suns. Ooh, uranium. This whole mission cost us 8,000 just in repairs and ammunition, but that's still kind of a bargain for a set of legs. You also wanted a ninja when you were a child? You even had a little toy one? I was like making plans. I was like justifying to myself, well, the fuel efficiency is huge, so why shouldn't I get this and make it my only vehicle? You just thought it looked cool? Me too. And you like that it was called a ninja? Me too. But you have to, or at least I had to justify everything with either utility or economy. And I still kind of do. It's a curse that I'm trying to break. Did you like Ninja Gaiden on the NES? I never got the chance to have Ninja Gaiden, but I did like, Strider. And Shadow of Shinobi on the Genesis. From Mirakumo Millennium. Thanks. Congratulations on a job well done. We're grateful that you resolved the situation quickly. Chrome's tyrannical conduct is becoming more and more violent every day. We would never stoop to the kind of wrongful use of force that they embrace, but we have no choice but to fight. Hope we can count on you next time the need arises. See, I don't know what Mirakumo Millennium gets up to, but I do know what Chrome gets up to. And they've been pretty vile. You wanted a motorcycle with a sidecar? Yeah, same. Because the sidecar bike was your favorite Mask vehicle. I was just watching like a YouTube retrospective on Mask. I didn't realize people apparently don't know about it. Actually, how much can I sell these legs for? Come to think of it. These legs that we just got for effectively 8,000 credits sell for 44,000 credits. I wanted the sidecar because I was like, that's where I'll put my groceries. That's a lot of money. Such expensive legs. You need legs, Gib? Just slap you on the LN SSVT. Light, fast, humanoid legs, but with low load capacity and AP. Jump function... Excuse me. Jump function is provided. I have been craving the jump function so much. Bless you. Can you get truck nuts for your AC? I'm sad to say no. The max weight is a bit lower, but speed is almost... It is not almost double. Not at all. But it is higher. Stability, way lower. Defense, noticeably lower. Some would say significantly lower. Energy drain, way higher. Hook up a battery and jump, it's on. This is why I love the double jointed legs in 6, is because they're the best jumpers. We can't. Our generator's not good enough. We're over our energy budget. Energy drain, your favorite attack. Incredible. An antenna topper. Actually, you can get heads with antennas, and they're really good because when the radar is built in, you don't have to have it shoulder mounted like what I got. Put a water bed in that chassis. Slaps AC. This bad boy has so much room for activities. It sounds extremely comfy, actually. I want to cozy up in the core with like a nice little waterbed cushioning and just slosh around while I'm blowing up oil refineries or whatever. Suspended in liquid while piloting a mech? Exactly. We're selling the prototype for a minute. You can buy them back for the same price. Don't even worry about it. Oh, look at that. Middle weight has reduced weight without sacrificing performance. This one also jumps. Its speed is not as high as the other ones. Actually, can I get some, like... It does have a cute tail. It's like a bug tail. Which is... I understand that is not a tail. Oh yeah, now these things jump. Good maneuverability and inexpensive. Is that the one? Oh, now these. 4-leg type. Top class maneuverability. Top class maneuverability. High weight. Just like the best form factor. This is the... This is what ideal form and function looks like. Noxy Noxy. Meep meep. Spittle toes. I'm getting the spittle toes. It's so fast. Its energy drain. Even higher than the ones I got rid of for having too much energy drain, though. We might not be able to yet. Ow. Spider legs are ideal. They are. Ow, why? Ow. Those legs create an... Ow! Hey, I fixed the shocker. Aw, thank you for the boop, Isa. Okay. Pods are so much more dynamic in the old games compared to AC6. Yes. Long may his sim grow, or thank you for your meat. I'm definitely a thank you for your meat. Can we make this work? If we sell our old legs and our generator, can we get a generator capable of supporting this? Look at this poor creature. Necessary parts equipped. Thank you, thank you. Our energy points are at 5,523. So we need a generator that can support that, but also the legs are overloaded by a lot. So we actually also need to get lighter arms. Equipment incomplete. Not enough energy. Overweight. Yeah. Yeah, that's all true. You should be going to bed, but you want to keep listening. But you will be bad and listen to this in bed because armor core, that's fair. Good night, Meeper. Have sweet dreams. This is 1,054 weight. So I need lighter arms, I would say. Is the easiest way to drop my weight. Reduced weight arm units with full AP and shields. But they're so expensive. Hey now. Can strafe with 4 rifles at once. Have you considered strafing with 4 rifles at once? If we combine our gun with our arms, we'll save on weight because we won't need to be carrying guns. Have you considered? It is simply too expensive. These are lightweight with better performance, and they're less expensive. We can take them. We need a generator. I can do... This has higher energy output. Do we have a functional mech? I got really worried we forgot to buy arms for a second. It's still slightly overweight. Okay, here's the thing. We have not been using our rockets very much. If we take that off, now it's legal. I'd really like to have it, though. There's 2 cores. I don't feel like core should be the place where we strip weight, though. Missile display function to the radar. Ooh. Missile jammer. An auto launcher. It auto fires our missiles. Reduces recoil from shell hits. That would be extremely nice. These are all optional parts. They just take a certain number of slots to equip. I don't think they... Yeah, they don't even have weight. The head's not gonna save us much weight either. Okay. Let's see about doing a job. Am I mildly worried that my new mech is actually kind of non-functional? A little bit. But the machine gun's like really good. As long as we can get it done. I seem to remember Spider Legs interfering with Energy Blade though. This is from Isaac City Guard. We have managed to obtain vital information on terrorist group Imminent Storm. The scum plan to hide inside the city sewers and build their headquarters there. Imminent Storm has perpetrated many terrorist attacks on Isaac City in the past, and the Guard has suffered bitter defeats. We'll never let them build their headquarters. Yet we hesitate to act with only our weaponry. This is why we have asked the Ravens for help. Already several guards have gone ahead. It is too dangerous for them alone. The operation has two objectives: protect the Guard detachment and destroy the terrorist leader. We'll deduct 1,000 credits from your pay for each Guard killed. How about... Oh, hey, this one's for Murakumo again. And they give us an advance. We might be able to buy a better generator or something with that. A problem occurred in the number 7 power plant of Isaac City. Due to security system trouble, the worker robots are out of control. Most of the robots have already been captured or destroyed, but some of them have entered the grounds of the power plant. Luckily, no major accident has occurred so far, but we cannot leave the situation as is. Because of the location, ordinary measures are useless. This is where we need your help. We want you to destroy all of the robots within the power plant, but do not damage the generators or you risk causing a major explosion. If you destroy a generator, we will deduct compensation for the damages from your pay. The worker robots have no attack capability at all, but you must move cautiously. Accept? Launch sortie? No. We got an advance of 7,000 for accepting that, I'm pretty sure. We might actually buy arm guns. Twin Gatling guns. Dual Gatling guns can concentrate high-speed rounds at a single point. Oh, but we'll miss out on energy blasts if we go this route, is the thing. What is this? Weight is increased for added durability. That's the opposite of what we're looking for. If we can get the really expensive arms, but I don't... No, we totally can. That might actually be enough. You might have figured it out. No, we're still slightly overweight. Ridiculous. Wait a minute, these are actually heavier than the other arms. I'm so foolish. I'm gonna look at generators. We need 5,000, but we need it to be lighter. I don't think we're going to be able to get one light enough. Thank you, Malleus. This is the lightest one. And it's still enough energy output. Gonna head to bed? I love you, Cassidy. Good night. Grumbles, groans. I think we're just not at spider legs yet. It's very sad. Oople. We need to abandon spider dreams. You sure to bite the bedbugs? No. Meeper, oh, wait, no. I did say goodnight to Meeper. I was like, oh my gosh, you went to bed? I didn't say goodnight. I did. I said goodnight like 10 minutes ago. Now we need good carrying capacity. Is performance near that of 4-leg type? You don't say. And double checking what our weight is. Simply being a little criminal and continuing to tune in. We just need one that can hold 3,600. Well, we'll round up to 700. And is less than 2,500 EP. I mean, this seems to match everything we just said. And it has the best overall performance of all the reverse joint types. We're a robot again. We got there. You can test to make sure it works. And by works, I mean, like, doesn't explode immediately.
Test mode engaged.
It's so fast. It can jump. You still have to be completely stationary when you choose to jump. I'll take it. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to say, I'll go and sort you on that mission for Millennium Group, or whatever they're called. But after a very quick break. I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you very soon. Welcome back. We're going to honorably do the job that we already got the advance for. We're going to very delicately shoot all these robots to death. Well, Meeper, go to sleep.
System engaged.
Do you read me, Raven? Hitting a generator could cause an explosion, so please be careful.
Was that the bad kind of explosion? After this one? Okay. Ah! Welcome back, Melius. Our jump function. It's so provided. This one's kind of meditative when you just do it like this. Funniest mission in the game. I was wondering if this was that one, because I know one of these is a little bit what do you call it? Infamous. Hello, little guy. Oh, Melius, thank you for the boop. Nice try.
Target achieved.
Target achieved. Ow. We lost money. Now is the part where I have to ask myself, when did I save? Was it before or after? Ow. Why? Was it before? Ow. Or after I did all the shopping? And is it worth it to go back and try to do that again? Thank you for the pat size. We didn't lose much, to be honest. But we did destroy that power plant just a little bit. I'm gonna load and try it again. This is definitely before we did the shopping. Aw, thank you for the company, darling, and thank you for joining me. Aw, oh my gosh. Good night. I'm like actually blushing so much that I got called up. Get lots of rest. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what? This is fine. You fell asleep? Welcome back, Banana. Aw. Yeah, we saved before accepting the mission in the first place, before we got our advance.
System engaged.
Oh my gosh, it's so buttery
Do you
smooth.
read me, Raven?
This is why I was
Hitting a
trying
generator
so
could cause an
hard
explosion, so please be careful.
to make the legs work. Oh. You shall now actually sleep. Good night, Meepy. Time to fail at EDF. Good luck, CMAS. Hope you've been winning. I've been kind of winning. I've been winning an acceptable amount. We need to surgically extract these worker robots without destroying the very sensitive machinery next to them.
AC unit destroyed. Combat halted.
You know, like that. Was that the sensitive machinery? It was. It was. That's a power generator. And we shot it with a machine gun, you see. So it exploded in our face and vaporized us. It's pretty sensitive, isn't it? It's pretty sensitive. I did so much better the first time, where I destroyed that entire power plant from the outside, and then just got penalized for it instead of exploding myself along with it. So here's the trick. We're going to sell our gun and to buy a rifle. A long barrel sniper rifle? Maybe. Just for this mission, this might be the trick. But I'm gonna try just the basic rifle and see how that plays out. That's the thing. The robots in here you have to destroy can't hurt you. You can only hurt yourself.
System engaged.
Do you read me, Raven? Hitting a generator could cause an explosion, so please be careful.
I am the definition of careful. Honestly, why are they sending me in here with just, like, my military equipment? This could be handled way better by, like, a specialized team with worker MTs that are capable of just picking these guys up and walking out with them. Like, you don't need a trained military mercenary for it. Target this guy. Thank you. Wait a minute. I missed one. Oh wait, no, it's just in the other room. But then you wouldn't have this fun mission to do in game. That's true. That's true. It just seems like inappropriately spent resources. And why does my targeting system just really want to target... Oh, there's a robot behind here, that's why. Just carefully maneuvers myself. Aren't all mechs inappropriately spent resources? Oh, not in this game. They're appropriate because of all the corporate warfare making it necessary. Or are you saying because a tank would just always be more efficient? If you didn't, like, go out of your way to make it person-shaped. Like, why do I need a mechanical hand to hold a gun? Why isn't it just a socket that a weapon sockets onto? A tank is literally better in every way. It's true, except it's not as cool. Well, it's potentially less maneuverable, right? She really loves tanks. It's true. This rat cannot get enough tank. You want a game like this, but you get a tank? You can build your AC like a tank, but you're more like a tank Tor. You're just like a humanoid torso attached to a tank. You seen it when Meepy tried to get you into it? Oh, did she actually try to use the tank treads to lure you in? Can I just, like, push you away? I can. I can herd the robots. You would use them if you did play this, but it's not the same. It's true. They chase you. Maybe I could be a border collie.
Target achieved.
We did it. Our name is Precision. All the good tank games are PvP and you're not into that. That's understandable. That goes back to gaming roots. Like, I'm pretty sure Tank on the Atari was literally only multiplayer. Like, you couldn't play it against a CPU. We did it. Lock it in. We still got a failure on one, huh? Wait, did we fail that mission? We got paid for it. No, what did we fail? Whatever. I love you. I would like to avoid wiping the squatters out again if I can avoid it. But I don't have a back weapon and I would like one. We've got money now. Can we upgrade our legs to better quad legs? It requires vast amounts of power. We are right up at the legs carrying capacity. You know what it is? How much does this freaking radar weigh? We literally have to have a radar. I am using it so much. But it weighs 210. That's almost as much as this missile. What is our core weight? $1103. Is there a lighter weight core? There is. Electronic warfare core with mini slots for special equipment. But it might have higher energy drain. I didn't check that. We can afford Gatling gun arms. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see if that works. Because this means we sell our energy gun, or rather our energy saber, our rifle, and our arms. We've got a decent amount of credits in the bank now. It's just all locked up in mech parts. This is a legal mech. Can we put the missiles on? Oh, well, we need the radar, actually. We can barely not put the radar on. I might actually be okay with no back weapon. But I do need a radar. So I'm gonna look at heads. This one's got a built-in biosensor. But no radar function. This one is equipped with a radar function. I remember really liking this one. We're complete. It's even lighter than the head we had, actually. Which means we even get to have our missiles. I'm saving, I'm locking it. We're taking on Imminent Storm. And we have to not take out the guards. Protect the guard detachment and destroy the terrorist leader. We will deduct 1,000 credits from your pay for each guard killed. They're counting on us. An unknown number of MTs. We just have to destroy the leader, though. I don't know how well we're going to be protecting anybody.
Main system engaging combat mode.
We're so fast. Oh. Their one guard went already. Oh my gosh, fine. Our target box is extremely tiny. This is a flashing light. Is that for me? No, it's a distraction. It's a red light herring. All those guards are dead because I left them on their own, huh? What tragedy. My intent was to, like, zip in. Blast the leader, pop out. Is this an elevator? It is not. I kind of thought that guy was red for a second. It turns out he just had a red light on him. Please. Don't destroy me. I'm trying to conserve my ammunition so I can take out your leader.
Is that you, Raven? The target is in this sector. We're counting on you.
Yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Target identified as the enemy leader's MT.
Okay, now just don't hit me one time and we'll make it.
Fences damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
My goodness. Well, that was a devastating loss. Anyway. Let's try that again.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Use some of our small missiles. You know what? We won't. Maybe we'll have a better time if we actually keep some of the blue guys alive. Lives? You wouldn't simulate the map while I'm not around it, right? Those blue guys I left behind are safe? They must be. It occurs to me they showed me a map. Oh my god, it's our mapping function. That's why we bought this head.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
How freaking gate checked? Didn't you have remembered which way you went last time and been able to go straight there? Well, I can remember which way I went. Oh, it's just you. That's not my fault.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
Huh? Because the left, I'm pretty sure, is where I came from. I feel like this would literally be easier without the guards, by the way. Should have just been able to say, actually, just evacuate the guards. This one it.
Gate check. Cannot unlock gate.
It might be it. But we don't know it's it yet. Am I failing my gate check? There is another path that I haven't taken. I missed it. We're not quite in single shot territory again, but we might as well be. Ease.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
I'm thinking of meaningful ways to change my strategy. Aside from just doing it better. Because I'd really like to avoid eliminating squatters for as long as possible. Now, here's the completed map, which I should take note of. We accept. We engage carefully, deliberately.
Main system engaging combat mode.
We do not shrug off MT attacks because we have to sustain ourselves for a long time. We take this one out. Now these ones are safe because they don't understand how doors work. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, did they just deal damage to each other? I can't be blamed for that. That's a training issue. Are you actually going to come with? Can you do that? Are you capable? No, you literally can. Incredible work. Always a pleasure to fight alongside the guard. That is accurate. Yeah, I can already see the red. I don't think that guy's gonna follow. We're evasive, slidey. A spider in the sewer. We did not need to take that guy out. We are protecting our health for the first time in any game ever. We are remembering the map they showed us at the start and going left. And then right, I want to say. But we're not letting that MT get behind us.
Is that you, Raven? The target is in this sector. We're counting on you.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Here he is. We are in the best condition we've gotten here so far.
Leaders MT.
It's really nice of them to paint it red for us. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
There, see, we just had to actually be careful and pay attention to our surroundings. And we made $9,000. Rescue Survey Team. This is the requester Earth Environment and Reclamation Committee. Well, that sounds extremely honorable on the surface. We want you to break into an old military facility remaining above ground to the southwest of Isaac City. This facility has been completely abandoned, but we have reason to believe it had been used as a testing ground for prototype weapons prior to the Great Destruction. If any of the companies get wind of this, a fight for this facility is inevitable. We immediately send a survey team to find out the truth, but they ran into trouble. A gate within the facility suddenly closed, and scrapped security MTs began operating. After barely making it back to the first floor, the team is stranded behind the locked gate. The security MTs have been repulsed for now, but we don't know how long this will last. We want you to rescue the team ASAP. This seems extremely cool. Missions for success: rescue the survey team. And they apparently just want to keep those weapons out of the hands of the corporations. Can we get anything worthwhile? We're not gonna use this old hat. Or this radar, actually. Heck, cute, very true. We can get ourselves a missile jammer. Increases the number of capacitors in the generator. I don't know what that means, but I take it to mean that's going to give me more energy. I want missile jammer. Okay, I'm gonna save. Technically a little bit early, but it's gonna get us more in line here. Before I set out on the mission, I'm gonna take a quick little break. Get some ads out of the way. That way, I don't have to worry about it happening in mission. See everyone in just a few minutes. Yellow-bellied sea snake is actually an incredible insult for someone. Welcome back, everyone. We're going to save the survey team, or do our best.
Main system engaging combat mode.
We're falling in a hole. Oh my gosh. I love this music so much. Feels so powerful. Just gatlining little bugs crawling around. Maybe I like mechs because they don't make any sense. It is true. Although, when you get into like exploring old urban environment, it makes sense to have legs, I suppose, but the arms still don't make any sense. I've replaced my arms with gun. They're still pretty arm-shaped gun. And I've still put all of my computing equipment into a tiny head-shaped chassis. Well, it's more like a car-sized head-shaped chassis on top of my head. Maybe that makes sense from like a... Humans are used to interpreting bodies from a head's placement kind of thing, so it makes sense to put like the camera equipment up there. Maybe. But it maybe helps with like the fantasy element. Thank you so much for the follow. Made them anonymous, but I still really appreciate it. And it's undeniable that it's cooler than a tank. I mean, I can say that. Because my tank-loving girlfriend is out of earshot. Are you playing with reverse grip with no analog? I am playing default. So if that's what you call default, then yes. I am using an actual D-pad and aiming with L2 and R2 as from soft intended. Cute emote. It's really cute. Oxy's got a lot of really cute emotes. Very sweet little bats. Also, hello. How are you doing? And also, welcome.
Raven! Thank goodness. Destroy the gate lock device. This will certainly open the gate.
We'll certainly open the gate. I didn't have to blow those guys up. Come to think of it. Doing fine. Good to hear.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
They're so saved. I wish I had my camera angle differently so we could have seen their little tiny pitiful tank. He's so weepy. You should get some rest if you can. Game was ahead of its time, like Lego Racer. It super was. This is the game that taught me how to circle strafe. It was the closest thing to a first-person shooter I was allowed to play as a kid. And it's not very close to a first-person shooter. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. I was allowed to play Chex Quest. The Earth Environment Reclamation Committee has recently made a name for itself in the public eye. Professing the goal of reclaiming the above-ground environment, the committee has some of the most prominent scientists in the world as its members. However, there are many questions in regard to its true nature. There are rumors that it is actually an organization with some other purpose. I'll be in touch. That's true. Nice carp, Sensu. You used to hate FPS until you picked up Half-Life 1 and discovered the magic of WASD plus mouse. I have finally played Half-Life 1, actually. I had a pretty good time with it. I'm not sure if I would have liked it as much if I wasn't playing with a friend. But actually, no, come to think of it, I really enjoyed my time with it. I should probably play Half-Life 2 at some point. Mouses are cool. Makes you love FPS. And I'm a mouse too. It's true. I'm probably not great with FPS because that was like the one game genre that I was actually not supposed to play. I was brought up with like uncommon values, I guess. Because like everything is fine unless it's gun-shaped, and I guess Armored Core was just not gun-shaped enough, despite this. Terrorist pursuit. Requester Isaac City Guard. Just now, several MTs, thought to be terrorists, appeared in an urban district. Indiscriminately, they attacked the surrounding buildings and fled. Guards rushing to the scene cornered one in a nearby parking garage. But the garage has only one large entrance, so it's not easy to get to him. The rest of the gang is still fleeing, and we cannot spare any more men. Go to the scene ASAP and cooperate in destroying the terrorists. Sure. Several civilian vehicles remain in the garage. Damages to the vehicles will be deducted from your pay. Sorry, but we've got budget problems too. I'll give it a shot. It's a single MT. I can infiltrate a parking garage and destroy a single MT, I'm sure, without destroying a bunch of cars in the process.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Excuse me. Well, certainly I can't be blamed for this guy destroying the cars. I'm trying to use the map, or the radar, rather. I think this guy fled. You've been here. I can tell by the car that I'm gonna have to pay for.
This is a guard. The locked floors are chrome use only. Get it over with before he gets there.
Jeez. I'll still blame him for that one. It could have gone worse.
This floor is for chrome use only. Get out quickly as soon as you're finished with your job.
We're done, we're done.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
I mean, it's profit. So that counts as a pass. New parts. New parts added. We have now added the following AC parts to the shop. For details, refer to the description of the individual parts. Heavily armored humanoid legs with a high load capacity, 4 speed. Humanoid legs with special anti-energy weapon armor, high load capacity. Oh. 4 leg type with the maximum AP and load carrying capacity. A dreadfully durable monster machine. That's what they call me. How much can I sell these legs for? Because I immediately want the new quads. Where are my legs, actually? Yeah, they are. Not quite. Those things are like 90,000 credits. We can get there. Attack Urban Center, which is its own reward. Requester Chrome. Upon success based on results. We want you to wreak havoc on Guile City. The job is simple. Just attack the urban area and fire at will at any attractive target. This is literally what Chrome just had me stop. If one finds oneself in danger, one who does not have the power to resist must depend on someone else. If you have the power, come to us at Chrome. You have 3 minutes for tactical operations. Staying any longer is useless. If you stay too long, we don't know what sort of trouble will happen. Pay will be determined based on the results. Simply put, the more you destroy, the higher your pay. Good luck. Okay, tell me about this fuel depot. Mirakuma, what you got? We want to perform a secret survey of a chemical Dynco research lab located in the East region. We have heard many troubling rumors about a certain company's research from the information that we've gathered so far. This seems to be Chrome's doing. Your mission is a diversionary action in support of the survey team entering the lab. Attack the fuel depot adjacent to the lab and blow up all the fuel tanks inside. The survey team plans to enter the lab during the commotion. You must escape from the depot after blowing up all the tanks. If discovered by the guards, you'll have trouble. There's probably a large number of tanks in the fuel depot. Be careful to avoid damage from the explosions. I am so down for this. Let's go. This reminds me of just blowing up oil rigs with my best friend Rusty.
Main system engaging combat mode. Partial malfunction. Cannot lock on.
Fine.
Enemy jamming confirmed. Radar jammed.
Well, that's very inconvenient because that's how I figure out where people are in relation to myself.
Enemy jamming halted. All systems go.
I don't have to blow up all these guns, and it's technically costing me money to do it, so I probably shouldn't. But something feels very right about it. It probably costs me less money to do that than to repair my AC. I really like the music in this most of the time. I don't think this is supposed to be music, to be fair. Is this like an alarm? It's not very effective. No one's here. That's uncomfortable. I'm gonna try hitting it mid-flight. Got this. Well, I thought we had it. Incredible map. It updates the tanks in real time. I'd say it makes sense if it's made from like some kind of like radar imaging technology, I suppose. Very handy that it like checks so often though. These are not the last of the tanks. There's more in the back. But we have to remain aware that as soon as we blow the tanks, we're gonna have to scoot on out of here. I'm pretty sure all it's gonna take is like one pop. Okay, maybe we'll get a little bit closer so we can aim.
Destruction of all targets confirmed.
Raven, that is enough. Go back now.
Enemy MTs identified as guards.
They'll never see us. And that guy's definitely never saying anything.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
I wouldn't want to switch back to normal mode yet. I'm still kind of being shot at, but thank you. Thank you for the small amount of monies. There are many things about the chemical Dynco that make it hard for one to say that it is a company with a good reputation. Although it has achieved a solid position as a biochemical manufacturer, the rumors of dangerous experiments in chemicals refuse to be quelled. In addition, it is a known fact that chrome has been a major factor in their development through joint venture relationships. I'll be in touch. I like how everyone just accepts that chrome is evil now. They still haven't introduced the arena. You neumed really fast? Oh, welcome home, Banana. Hope you didn't neum too fast. By the way, I have to say, I'm recovering memories, like, slowly. I remember really liking the mission where you get 3 minutes to just blow up a bunch of stuff. Also, remember, I didn't read anything when I was playing this as, like, an 11-year-old or whatever. How are you doing? Welcome home. Hirokuma's giving us an advance again. We have an emergency. We have been informed of a plan to attack our long-haul freight train, Boulder. We're unsure of the enemy's exact target, but it is likely that they are after the confidential cargo in the lead car. No. I was just a little kid. I was, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. The train's next stop, Heaven Rock's supply depot, has very little cover. We feel that this would be an opportune location for the enemy to attack. Go ahead of the train ASAP and head for the supply depot. Give highest priority to ensuring the safety of at least the lead car. So freaking cute. You're cute. The cars further back are not particularly important at this time, but we will up your pay by 10,000 credits if all the cars are safe. We're counting on you. They're really like presenting the evil Chrome Corporation and the, by all accounts, better looking Murakumo for almost no other reason other than they give me an advance up front and they don't penalize my paycheck. They give me a bonus.
We've reached the fuel depot. Dropping AC.
Main system engaging combat mode.
and getting shot at by a plane? I don't know where my train buddy is.
This is Boulder. We're almost at the destination.
Don't worry about it, Boulder. I got you.
Enemy AC approaching. Number
Enemy AC.
1.
Hello there. I like your emblem. I'm excited to make one of my own.
This is Boulder. Refueling complete. We're underway.
Oh, that's Boulder. Well, sorry about whatever parts of the train were that.
Leaving Boulder mission combat area. Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Sorry, I wasn't close enough to the enemy AC. You still did pretty okay. You didn't get the bonus, though. Happy you exist. You're wonderful. The red AC. From Mirakumo Millennium. We never imagined that the guy in the red AC would show up. The owner of that red AC was originally well known as a very able raven. Then one time he failed to complete a mission and was never heard from again. What a loser. I've got one failed mission on record. I can't remember what it was. AC reappeared several years ago. Since then, every time that he appeared on a battlefield, he would act like a mad dog, indiscriminately attacking anyone over and over. There are some who say that he was just looking for a place to die. Now no one will know the real reason for his actions. Well, sounds like a skill issue. Whenever my AC explodes, I just get like a little bit of debt. Prototype MT test. From Chrome. Okay, they're both from Chrome, but this one's not just destroying a city center. Come participate in a combat test against a new weapon currently under development. Anyone is okay as long as they can fight. We want combat data for the current prototype. Your opponent, Chaos, is a completely automated robot. The location is inside our lab. No need to be timid. Give it all you've got. However, you get paid only if you win. No slacking off. This may not be much of a challenge to you Ravens, but you can make a fast buck. Think of it as an easy job. This is so suspicious. We're at 46,000. We're close. We're close to new lakes. I'll give it my best.
The test MT you'll fight is completely automated. There's no need to be timid. Give it all you've got.
Do I believe
Main
that it's
system
completely automated?
Engaging combat mode.
It's Naruto running. That's not something robots know how to do.
We got some excellent data.
Did you?
We'll put it to good use in the future. Thank you for your help.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Did you actually? Human Plus. Oh, this is the program I was talking about. Are you aware of the Human Plus project? The Human Plus technology developed by Mirakumo is an advanced technology whereby the organs of the body, mainly the nervous system, bones, and muscle tissue, are replaced with artificial replacements which give the subject abilities vastly superior to those of an ordinary man. People who have undergone this operation are called the Plus, the ranks of which include soldiers and bodyguards for VIPs. Rumor has it that several of the top-ranking Ravens are also Plus. Human Plus, is that like Human 2? This is Human 2.0. However, the reason why Mirakumo, supposedly an industrial manufacturer, originally developed this technology is still a mystery even now. I'll be in touch. It gives you stacking buffs, which make it, like, easier to pilot an AC. Such as by, like, increasing... I know one of them is you have to stay stationary to fire certain shoulder weapons. Unless you're using certain legs, or unless you're Human Plus. I haven't looked into the specifics, but, you know, those are lookupable. That's what happens if you lose too hard. I always thought the shop icon was a fish. That has nothing to do with anything, but I still see it. I'm excited. We're selling our legs, and we're buying legs. New 4 legs type pushes the specs to the limit. It's actually less than I remembered. I remembered it as like 90,000. And we're still valid. We can actually, like... So the reason I wanted these legs so badly, it gives us more options. Because we actually have, like, a higher weight limit now. We were right at it before. Which is why we went for the gun arms, because it was simply too much weight to have an arm holding a gun. I didn't actually compare the stats, but our speed with this is 442. Our old legs were... .483. So perhaps a little bit slower, but well worth. We could upgrade our offense now, actually. We've got enough left over. Rock Seagully back and forth. We've just got a back slot we're not using. Fires up to 2 small missiles at once. Oh. There we go. No! If we want a paycheck, it's the only option. Look. Everyone's gotta eat. You know, sometimes you got bills to pay, you got mouths to feed, and ain't nothing in this world for free. So you have to be dropped into a neighboring city controlled by a rival corporation and just blow shit up. I mean, technically, we could do this and then resist, but that's kind of not exactly our place. It's going to reflect poorly on the Ravens as an organization, even.
Main system engaging combat mode.
You, in the AC, surrender immediately.
Nah, sorry, I'm not
If you
allowed.
resist, we will attack without mercy.
I'm not even doing anything, I'm just trying to drive to work. I hope blowing up the guards counts as destruction.
Enemy reinforcements identified as a ranking AC. Enemy
Ooh.
ranking AC identified as Valkyrie.
Ooh. So fast. Oh, we're out of Gatling gun. Oh, we might get taken out here.
Scheduled time exceeded. Combat operations halted.
Oh, I'm so glad Valkyrie also just stopped. What do you mean? This was so not even worth it. I should have just stayed put. I have new mail. I'm gonna check the mail. The Raven's Nest standpoint, as long as someone pays our price, we have no say in regards to the content of a mission. This means that sometimes Ravens may fight against each other. This time you fought against the ranking Raven Bosvise. He is one of our top-ranked Ravens. You should consider yourself lucky to have escaped with your life. I'll be in touch. I said, what do you mean, like you do? Was it as cute as when you do it? I'm loading my save. I'm folding my arms and pouting. Did I just save instead of loading? I sure did, didn't I? Well, that's what happens. This one's from Mirakumo. Our intelligence has determined that Chrome has an underground factory in the snowy region of Whiteland. We plan to send our special forces to destroy the factory. We're looking for someone to scout out the entrance to the factory in advance of the attack. Your mission is to find the point of entry and destroy the door lock system. There's no particular need to engage the enemy, but we'll pay an 800 credit bonus per enemy MT destroyed. Main force will attack 6 minutes after you start, so you're executing the mission within this time limit is absolutely necessary for the surprise attack to succeed. Due to its nature, this mission will be a night maneuver. Find the entrance, destroy the lock. Bonus credit for blowing up enemy MTs. Oh, it's either Mirakumo or Chrome, and they're opposing missions. We've uncovered a plan to destroy our underground factory in the Whiteland area. We think Mirakumo's behind it. No, couldn't be. It's cute, by the way, Threat. I know she is. We're not sure of the specific details, but since the factory is underground, they can't do anything unless they get inside. So I want someone to guard the entrance to the factory. The gate cannot be opened from outside, as long as the lock system is not destroyed. We'll need several days to put up a full-scale security system. Of course, we'll pay you during that period, whether or not there is an attack. Oh, that's nice of you. Not a bad job, huh? Do it well. I will not. So we're probably going to face an AC on this one, too. We're doing the anti-chrome one, obviously. Even though the other one's doing, like, human experimentation.
We have reached the target. The main core will arrive in 6 minutes. Find the entrance before then.
Gotta find the entrance before then, destroy
Main
the lock
system
so the main
engaging combat
attacking
mode.
force can get in. I don't know what that was, but my targeting system locked onto it, so it must have been bad. We're good?
Door system destroyed. Transmitting coordinates of entrance.
We have your position. Break in from there.
That was quick. I expected another AC.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Hey, we're out of debt already. Don't even worry about it. From Mirakumo. First, let us report the results of the battle. The Mirakumo detachment was wildly successful in infiltrating the factory with excellent results. The success was all thanks to you. It was a beautiful job. I wish that Chrome would change their tactics even a little. They're too forceful, don't you agree? The right leaders are necessary in order for all of humanity to be able to return above ground. Chrome is not suited for this. God, they're both so skeevy. Have a relaxing lurk, CMS. They're both skeevy, however, Chrome is the one who threw me into a city center and told me to wreck shit. Stop the gang Dark Soul? Is it led by John Dark Soul himself? You love hearing me excitedly talk about what's happening. Requester Mirakuma Millennium. Upon success, AC parts. The gang Dark Soul broke into our property at Heaven's Rock, stole several tanks and fled. Oh, they're using tanks too. Since they stole tanks, we cannot leave them alone. Go and defeat them as soon as possible. Judging from their direction of escape, they seem to be hiding in the Zom Desert. In that area, many mines remain, left from the war. Be very careful. Oh, like mines. Sorry, I was like, what do you mean you were using mines in the war? What were you mining for? Explosions. They were mining for explosions. I understand. Note that your pay for this mission is not cash, but AC parts. Okay, like, I want the parts. I want to do this for you. But I can't eat parts right now. could probably afford to do it. Requester Mirakumo Millennium. I want you to guard a new type of radar for ACs that we have developed. Prototype model is now stored in a warehouse at the wharf, but for some reason, the security system does not function at all. Good chance that someone intentionally sabotaged the system. Probably the work of Chrome. You must protect the radar for your mission to succeed. We do not know the enemy's target, but you must not let them steal or destroy the radar. Not let anyone near the warehouse until the system is restored. We're counting on you, Raven. For Stop Security MTs. From Earth Environment Reclamation Committee. We have a mission for you regarding the old military facility that we previously sent a survey team. The survey of the first basement level is complete, but a passage thought to lead to the lower levels was found during the survey. However, just past it was an extremely powerful security MT that we could not defeat with our weapons. Oddly, it never comes out of the passage to attack us. It seems to be protecting something. Anyway, this facility still has many mysteries. According to a structural diagram of the place found on the first floor, there are several control panels for the security MTs in the back. We want you to destroy them. That sounds fun. I really want the parts. If this doesn't wipe us out, I want to do it. I need to take on Dark Soul. Be very careful of mines. No cash on success. Destroy all the tanks.
We've arrived at the combat area. Many mines have been planted in this area. Be very careful in your movements.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Okay, I've already destroyed one tank. I've destroyed 2 tanks. I accidentally exhausted all of my power. It's a miserable position to be in.
Target of
But it actually wasn't that bad.
System switched to normal mode.
We're not that in debt. We should be fine. And hey, if we sell these parts immediately, it's as though we got paid in cash. What did we even get? We just got parts. Okay, I thought I saw an FCS in the picture. Wait a minute. They didn't send it as, like, email, did they? An optional part. I thought it was an FCS system. It's actually an FCS accelerator. It accelerates lock-on time. That's not parts plural, by the way. It's part. Kirby knows that it's time to end, and that I was considering not ending for another few minutes. And he dutifully reminded me. Okay. I want to blow up this MT and then the stuff behind it. Kirby really wants me to end, but this is fine. This is the last mission. Conditions for success. Destroy the control panel. We don't even have to destroy the MT. We don't get any credit for destroying the MT. But we might have to anyway. We probably will. Just for the sheer thrill of it.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Raven, there is a total of 3 control panels. Destroy all 3 as soon as you find them.
I kind of thought it was just going to be that one MT and that's it.
Gate does not move. Gate check. Gate unlocked.
Being with you is a sheer thrill. Aw. So sweet.
High energy response found. Electromagnetic barrier.
I miss having a sword. Jerk. Please understand, I sincerely do not want to target whatever's behind that door with any of my weapons. We are wasting so much ammunition. I can just feel my pocketbook crying out with every blast. I'm gonna try it. That was probably so much cheaper than what I just did.
Gate check. Gate unlocked.
like, sincerely so much cheaper to just tank it.
Gate check. Gate unlocked.
We may actually not be able to really finish this, to be honest. I got too focused in on trying to do that. Nope.
Defenses damaged. Halting combat and returning to the nest.
We were not set up to do that. Real quick. We'll try the other one. And then we're going to load data this time. Are you dying because you're like 3 millimeters too tall? So we didn't really have a good weapon to be able to disable those, because we had to be able to aim our gun into a narrow gap. And yeah, our positioning was off, probably because we're quad. And also, yeah. Or maybe because we had a gun arm. Just whatever our configuration was, I could not freaking get it. Be able to eliminate those gates. Can you not sneak under them? Oh no. They cover like the entire doorway. I'll try to remember to go in there with, like, different weapons next time. But for now, I can probably do this one with my AC as is. Anyone near the warehouse until the system is restored. We're counting on you. Actually, our AC is probably shorter than most, which is why I think hitting that target was a little messed up for us.
Main system engaging combat mode. Enemy fighters approaching. Number of planes, 5.
Oh no, it's planes. I turned around and it's just a swarm of planes.
Second wave approaching. Fighters and MTs, total 3. Third wave approaching. 3 MTs.
Raven, the security system is back up. Thank you for your help.
I assume I did a good job.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
This was a much better mission for one last quick one. And we're no longer in debt, so we won't panic when we come back to this next time. next time, I'm gonna try really, really, really hard to remember to come in with a different loadout for the other one. I might even come back with an emblem already made. We'll see.